So whoever's out there, what's up? What's happening? Mic check, mic check. One, two, three. Can you hear me? If you can hear me, hit one, please. Mic check. So we'll wait, see if somebody else come in. If you come in, if you can hear me, hit a one, please. What's up, Wise Feminine? How you been? Okay, good, good. Thank you. Y'all can hear me. So, trying to see if a couple more people get on, but if not, we'll start hearing about being disciplined. All right, all right. That's what's up. Doing good. I can't complain. I figured I would get on here and do something because I need to trying to get myself back in the habit of, I guess, talking, period. At least talking in this type of environment. And not just talking one-on-one. And that's what kind of how I came up with decided, introvert. Because it's something that is what I am, and something that is kind of odd now. So intro, I-N, simple, inner, inside, vert, turn, introvert, turn in. People who are more comfortable turning inwardly than outwardly. People who are more comfortable being quiet than being heard all the time. People who are more comfortable, kind of being unseen than being on the scene. Introvert. And quiet is kept. That may be one of the I want to say worse. That may be one of the most unaccepted ways to be in the world now, is to be introverted. You look at some of the headlines, like if you click on, let's say when I log into my computer, open up the computer, and Microsoft, the MSN page come up, whether it's sports, and celebrities, or politics, whatever, is common words are used. Peace, Ivan. Common words are used. So and so breaks his silence. So and so reveals the truth about so and so. What's up, Dark Truth? So somebody breaks their silence, revealing the truth about. So and so comes clean about. It's all this. It's all this break loose, reveal, or I like to say unveil. Unveil yourself. Let us know. Put a camera on yourself as you walk around throughout your day, and it's like, on the surface it seems like, oh, that's cool, so and so is so transparent, but when you really look at it, we're being ushered into a time where it seems cool right now to invite everybody into your world, but what about when it's not your choice? And so we see all these things about, privacy and this corporation and that corporation, issues about people's data being used and so on and so. But what if that's just a smokescreen? What if the real issue is the convincing of the populace that you need to always invite everybody into your world? In other words, you don't have a world. Everything just runs together. There is no me, there is no you. And I mean, from a new age, quasi-metaphysical standpoint, yeah, it makes sense. But while that is true, we still have individual identities. We still have individual soul paths. We still have individual destinies that we walk in, and there's a reason for everything. So just like, so we always hear about the Piscean age. And, this is the age of belief, and it's the age of religion, and blah, blah, blah. But, Pisces is also the age of confusion. Now, confusion ain't all bad. There's a good part of confusion, and there's a bad, somewhat negative, let's say negative, or less desirable. The positive side of confusion is fuse, come together. This fusion with the source. And so from that standpoint, yes, we are all connected, because however we emerge on the timeline, this culture was first, and this culture was created, or this one came next. At some point, there's got to be some tethering that is a source that produces whatever's the first representation of it. Okay? So that confusion from that standpoint makes a lot of sense. You're fused with that which is all. But following Pisces in the chart is Aries, which says, okay, I come from this pool of undifferentiated matter or material or source code. But from that pool, I emerge as something individuated, Aries. Okay? And once I emerge as something individuated, I am a seed. I am a separate seed. Although I'm still a fragment of the all, I am a seed who has its own encoded unfolding of its reality. And so here we are at the door of the Aquarian age, and it's like the last throes of Pisces is to create this idea, this Aquarian idea of connectedness, because this is where Aquarius and Pisces overlap. Aquarius is community, it's humanity, it's what's good for the collective. And Pisces is saying everything is connected. So they kind of overlap in that way. If you really listen closely to that though, if it's twisted, it becomes there is no you. What's best for the state? What's best for the collective? So it's funny how something can be positive and it can shift just so that we live in a reality of such flux where that which is for you is also against you at the same time. It's crazy. What's your gift is your curse all at the same time. You know? So me personally, this is a struggle for me because I'm a natural introvert. I naturally I'm a natural introvert, and I'm a natural person who has care for humanity at the same time. But I don't want to necessarily be involved with people. I don't necessarily want to have a conversation at the gym. I don't even want you to see me. I don't want to be heard. I don't want to be having a conversation and everybody can hear me around the corner. To me, that irks me. Like, I don't like being out in public with loud talking people. I don't want everybody over here in my world. You know what I'm saying? Dial it down some. But the world is we're being pushed towards, I need to be seen. I need to be heard. And now, there is the dark side of Aries. The dark side of my identity needs to be recognized. But at the same time, the dark side of Pisces is that we're all connected. You don't have it like it's insane. It's insanity. So you have to like have your own identity of your own perception of how things should flow, you know. But here's another dilemma I have. So I'm trying to come out the Stone Ages because this is not, if you have some type of business that is internet based, you know, digital, you know, you can't be the little hermit that sits back in your hidden space and wait on people to come find you. Like, I have traveled 200 miles, master, to come and learn from you. Like, it ain't like that no more. It might be that way for some folk, but for the majority, it's just like, if you don't put yourself out there, nobody knows you out there. And it's like, damn, Jamal, you gotta, you know, you gotta put yourself out there more and this and that. And I'll sit in that office and be about ready to do a video, you know, like a recorded video, and put on my new channel, and I just sit there like, man, I don't fucking feel like doing this shit. You know, I don't. But that creates a problem, because that's how you have to function in this model to move, you know. And so part of me just doing this video is just to get back used to talking, like through some type of mass media modality, because I don't know, man. So I'm just, this is just rambles. I'm just rambling. But I wonder if other people are feeling similarly, you know. I know everybody got their own thing, but just people who are naturally not for pride, you know. And you feel like the world is moving more in on you, and it appears the more attention you don't want in some areas, the more you get. Like I'm at the gym this morning, I'm doing cardio, and this dude is over on the app machines, and you know how you can feel somebody just staring at you, and I look up, I'm like, this dude is just staring, and I look up, and he sees I see him, and he just steady just. I don't. I do understand, but I don't understand. Like, I really feel like this is the Twilight Zone. I really feel like it's the Twilight Zone. And I don't know, and I've said this before, but now I'm thinking more about it and pondering it more. If time didn't already, if the world hasn't already ended, to some degree, I don't know how to some degree, and we're just living in a, you know, we could say a Maya, but like some type of gas that's like the last bit of something that already ended. Because if you are awake and alert, it stands out a lot when you see, like, just, I don't even know if you want to call it zombie, or if you want to call it, I don't know what the hell to call it. I don't know what the hell. I don't know. Like, before my pops passed, he said I don't know so much, and I would get so irritated. Like, you don't know? What you? Come on, man, give me something. He's like, I don't know. And I'm feeling more and more like that. I don't fucking know. I don't know what is around me. You know? What is motivating people? Like what is people's motivation? Now, we got one clue. We got one clue right now. One clue is that the North Node is in Taurus. So one motivation is, I want to eat. I need to eat. I need to make sure this gas bill is paid, these lights stay on, rent, gas in my car. That's like Taurus resources, natural resources, and you know the things of life. You know, also nice things. I want to have, you know, I want to have me, you know, burnt sienna leather interior in my X7 BMW. You know, I want such and such, such and such. So we can see that as an especially prime motivator right now. And I'm okay. Let's go here. Let's go here, because I've been thinking about this. So you know how the and I have to ask myself, are you being cynical? You know, but so you know how when you're on the search page on YouTube and different channels will pop up and this and that. So all of a sudden, this lady's channel starts popping up, and she be talking about manifestation, and I mean the video will be like she'll be doing a live for like 4 hours, and might come back and do another one the same day. Now this is what I be pondering in relation to what I'm saying about the North Node and Taurus and this and that. And I'm not trying to be funny, but if you own 4 hours out of it, because I know, does anybody feel time moving faster on you? They're even saying that the atomic clock is moving faster than the physical clock. They're saying, according, I know this is old news. This came out last year, I think. But they're saying that they're still talking about, they're saying the atomic clock is moving to where the earth is rotating at a speed to where it's 59 seconds to a 60-second minute on the physical clock. So that if that's true, and it may be more than that, and that's just what they're saying, but you add that up, if every second, add that up to every minute, to every hour, to days, and to years, how much faster things are moving. Like, I sat yesterday and had a chance to sit down here. I'm going over this lady's chart, and I'm sitting looking, it's 12:30. And I look up again, it's 1:09. I look up again, it's 1:55. I'm like, damn, I got to get up. It's and I know time is relative. But even taking that into account, it is moving faster. It's moving faster. Now, we know that we've been taught about the quickening, and this is obviously signs of the quickening. Like the earth, the earth's pulse is picking up. There's a thing called the Schumann resonance. It has been off the chain, especially over the last 2 years. Is that just a coincidence? So if time is moving so fast, and somebody got 4-5 hours to sit and talk about manifesting, and I know I might be oversimplifying, but how can you actually get anything done? Okay, text came through. If somebody's talking for 4-5 hours, 3 hours, how do you get anything done? Like, what is manifesting? Like to with intention. With intent to manifest, what is it? Is it just doing a series of things and then you let it you sit back and it just comes out of thin air? Because listen, if you're always talking as the creator and people are always listening, when do you actually get something done, and when do they get something done? Never. No fucking way. Never. So here's the hustle. North Node and Taurus. North Node and Taurus. Goods and services are going up. Cost of living keeps going up. That means the hustle goes up. Because Taurus And its opposite, Scorpio, are fixed signs. Fixed signs are about security. Security. So if I'm feeling less secure, which is natural in the world we're in, it's natural for every single soul to feel a bit of angst in this world we're in right now. To feel a little bit of uncertainty about your tangible things because they're all under a threat. Now, there's this saying about astrology, say the stars impel, they don't compel. So the stars impel, they run through us, but they don't force us to do anything. It's how we respond. So how do we respond to the North Node in Taurus and the things that are being created around us that make life more tense, more tenuous? How do we respond? The stars impel, they don't compel. That's a choice to say, you know what I'm going to do now? Man, I'm just going to sit on here all day and I'm going to talk because I ain't got nothing else. And I told Dap about this. And the first thing he said, oh, she getting a check. She getting a check. You can't run no business. You can't work no job. You can't do shit productive if you can sit for 5 hours and just freestyle. Now, I'm not hating. I don't have no need to hate. But it's real. And so it's like, so all these things, I'm just getting all this shit out of my head because I be having all these thoughts. I be here washing dishes and I be having all these thoughts go to my head. I'm like, you know, I don't feel like talking. So sometimes I just got to get on here just to get it out my head. But I know I'm not crazy. See, here's the thing. It's a difference between building something in the analog world and building something in the digital world. Now, I ain't trying to brag, but I'm telling you the truth. I know what it is to build something of success in the analog world, the old world. The old world, to build something of substance, which is, it's amazing to me when we talk about manifesting, like the word is grossly misused because we manifest all day anyway, you know. But to manifest, let's say in the manner I want to, one thing that is overlooked is Saturn. Saturn. Wise Feminine first got on here and she said, I'm being disciplined. That's one of the greatest secrets to consciously manifesting is Saturn. Discipline. Discipline. Everything, how many commercials pop up about, all you got to do is click this link here and I'm going to show you how I went from making $5, $50 a night as a bartender to starting my coaching business and making $10,000 every week. It's the simplest trick you've ever heard of. Or no, they won't say trick. It's the simplest process you've ever seen. And all these other online guys, they make it sound so difficult. It's simple. So check this out. Check this out. When the last time you ever known somebody found out how to hit a lick and they go around and tell everybody about it? I'll wait. When you ever known somebody to hit a lick? You hit a lick. Listen. Look. You get your hands on something that ain't nobody got. What you gonna do is you gonna milk it. Now, you might have a select inner circle that you put down on, look, man, this is what you got to do. such and such and such, such and such. So look, check out the play. This is the play on the Aquarian thing. The Aquarian age is about community, and we're gonna share and egalitarian equality. It's like, hey man, look, I figured out how I can grow exponential amount of crops. Let me share and show you. So what's going on is the energies are being perverted. The whole Aquarian thing of am I my brother's keeper and this and that is being perverted, and it's being twisted to scam and hustle people. How is it all these millionaires popped up out of nowhere? You mean to tell me all these millionaires been around me and I didn't know it? You 22 years old and you've been running the coaching business making $10,000 a day, huh? Damn. Here I've been thinking I've been doing this shit all wrong for 45 years. That's the play. That's the play. Because it's gonna become increasingly worse because security is under threat. Now, with that in mind, that is not to suggest that everybody is flim-flamming. Nope. Not by a long shot. But I humbly submit that if Saturn is not included in the process, and I fucking hate Saturn. Let's be clear about this. I hate that motherfucker. I'm gonna tell you why. Because I was, and I shouldn't say hate. You know, I have, throughout my life, I have had a distaste for that energy at times. But at the same time, I've always understood that it's my golden ticket. I never had it like other people as far as I just jumped out the womb and just was like, you know, there was people I went to school with in first grade, they was like this. You know, I had to work for every damn thing. Is sports. I had to work to be good at sports. Had to work to be good at art. Everything was work. I had to wait. I had to wait to play sports. So man, I've been hating Saturn off and on. We got this funny relationship where, you know, a lot of times I ain't fucking with Saturn because he's all on that patience shit. Patience. You're just impatient. You're volatile. Blah, 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 blah. But the truth hurts. And you know, another thing, just because you are in a position that you might teach or you might counsel through, you know, through the astrology and things, it don't mean that you can even know that some shit is coming and it'll still fuck you up. Yeah. Still fuck you up. The astrologer. I knew it was gonna rain. Had my umbrella and everything, and a fucking hole. Found out there was a hole in the umbrella. Still got rained on. You know, so it's a work in progress. But the thing I have learned, because I've done a lot of things. I've walked in a lot of paths. Okay, and all of them I've learned. Like I've talked on here before about my when I used to shoot pool, you know, and I found me a sucker at work when I was working at this plant, and I'd be getting a third of his check when we get paid, paying off his gambling debt. But the thing was this. I when I was quiet and just concentrating on shooting, You know, I'm a formidable, even though I ain't shot in a while, you know, I ain't good as I used to be. But if I'm quiet and I'm paying attention and I'm focusing on what I gotta do and I'm not running my mouth, I'm much harder to beat. I can't do the Muhammad Ali thing. I'm not good enough to do the Muhammad Ali and taunt you, and or the Floyd Mayweather taunt you and bob and weave and ooh, you missed me. Da, 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 da. Never been that good enough at anything. I've never been good enough to be arrogant, but I have been arrogant before. And I've seen what happened. I've seen what happened when you get out of control. And when I totally dismiss Saturn because I feel like I got the Midas touch, man, I'm so damn good at what I'm doing. I can't lose. And then you lose. Me and Saturn got this twisted relationship. It's a love-hate, you know. But when I am able to be sober-minded and a little more reasonable, I can work with it. Because here's the thing. Saturn as the ruler of Capricorn. Capricorn is when the earth is dying. Capricorn season. You know, bushes look like twigs and everything dry and brittle, and it's just cold, and even your joints feel a little more. You know, you go to the gym, you gotta take more time warming up during, you know, Aquarius and Capricorn and Pisces. That time of the year, you gotta be careful. You know, more careful. But Capricorn is still an action sign. And one of the words for Capricorn is acquisition. It's the action of acquisition. Capricorn is looking to, because the earth is contracting in Capricorn. It's doing this. So this is acquisition. I'm grabbing. So I have to try to channel my mind into I'm grabbing something. I'm grabbing something. Capricorn, quiet as kept, can help you build. If you struggle with confidence, Capricorn can help you build confidence. Because when you work and you're consistent at it and you're diligent, Saturn rewards you. Saturn, Capricorn. Saturn is ruler of Capricorn. And Aquarius rewards you. Aquarius is the freedom. Capricorn is the discipline. So during the discipline, structure, formation part of the schooling of Capricorn leads to the freedom in Aquarius. And this is key in manifestation. Discipline. Discipline is magical. Discipline is magical. It's been a lot of times where I've been frustrated about some money, but if I take action in another direction, then a lot of times the source that I had angst about, it starts freeing up when you ain't looking at it. When you move your mind over here, okay, I'm gonna work with what I got. That's magical. It's like that thing about the slit test. They said when you go through and look at the protons moving through, if you observe them, they just go straight through the slit. And if you're not observing them, they split and do all this crazy shit. It's like, damn. And here I know this shit. I know this shit. I know it. I still struggle with it because I'm a fucking Sagittarius rising. Me and my daughter, my youngest daughter, who's a Sagittarius sun, she's 4 years old. She gave me hell yesterday trying to get her to school. Gave me hell. Because she wanted to wear some shit that didn't match. So you got two stubborn people arguing back and forth. I'm fucking 45 years old arguing with a 4-year-old. Man, this girl, she's so smart. And so what I'm doing with her, I'm looking at my goddamn self. Get your mind locked on this is how it's gonna be. Cause Sagittarius is the arrow. So you aiming because you see something all way over yonder. You already see it. You see it. So because you see it, you want it to work out the way you think it ought to work out. Because you got your truth. But she broke my motherfucking ass down yesterday. Man. I was so fucking mad. And my dad used to tell me, you see yourself in all your kids. Like I said, he went down the line. He said, you know, me, Keith, Gary, Frederick, da 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 da. I see all myself in the most in some of the worst ways, you know. So I'm talking through this. I tell my clients when I start to do a reading, I say, I'm not talking at you, I'm talking to you. Okay? So I ain't talking at you like I'm the teacher and let me tell you how no, I'm telling you about shit I'm still fucking working my way through. You know? It's great to be a visionary, to have vision. Okay? It's great to have vision. It's great. Because a lot of people ain't got no vision. You know? But like I say, every gift is a curse. So that vision that you have can become a problem if it don't unfold the way you thought it should. You know, when you're running a business, people don't mind wasting your time. I'm going to tell you, they do not mind. They won't waste Walmart's time. They won't waste Target because they're so big that you know you better act right, you know? But there's something about human to human contact where humans don't mind bullshitting other humans. And so when I used to run my gym, I used to get so mad because, you know, it's a brick and mortar. I got to pay rent every month. So every lead, I'm trying to turn it. And my thing has always been this. If I get a job interview, I'm getting it. You know, if I get a person in here to sit and talk to me as I'm running my business, if they sit down and come to talk to me and they got 2 nickels in their pocket they can stick together to afford what I'm talking about, I'm getting them. But you always got those people who just are coming to bullshit. And they already got in their mind, they're coming there to not pay whatever the price is. They're gonna come there and try. Well, what if I do a half a session every other week? What can you charge for that? Motherfucker, you come to hear your stomach sticking 4 feet out this way, and you gonna come and tell me I'm gonna come and do a half a... No, first of all, you're not paying my price, and the other thing is that you're not gonna help me attract nobody else. I don't want you telling nobody you train with me, and they look at you and you got a damn city transit bus hanging off your hip. So I would get so mad when I would deal with these assholes like this who come here and waste an hour of your time telling you about nothing. Didn't have no intent to do nothing. And I had to learn not to get emotionally attached to the situation. I'm much better now. But I still get a little irritated. Because, see, I use a lead generation site to get business. So that means if somebody reaches out to me, I done already got charged. I done got charged already. Either 10, $9 to $14. Just for you saying, oh, I think I wanna say hello to them. And that's how some people are. Or they'll do this. They'll reach out to 6 astrologers like, man, what the fuck are you doing? You buying a fucking house? 6 astrologers? What are you looking to hear? What do you look for somebody to say? Well, I will also send a team out to wipe your ass for you when the reading's done. We will have some Gatorade for like what are you looking for? That you gotta contact 6 people. 6 assholes that been charged, and these people might not do nothing. So either way, I'm saying all that. I'm just venting. I'm a maniac. The point is learning not to get so attached to these things. You know what I mean? Because people are worse than children. You know, children got an excuse. Adults, man, fucking assholes. I don't even know why I got off on all this, but either way, the whole point is I'm still working through stuff. I'm still working through stuff just like the next person. And that's the point. Sagittarius rising. I'm still learning not to get locked on how the vision is achieved. That's one of the secrets for Sagittarius. Have the vision, but to try to divorce yourself from controlling how the vision is realized. So me and this stubborn child of mine, who is me, my wife be like, that's why, because that's you. That's why she get on your nerves so much. We're at an impasse because we have 2 people who have determined how the story is supposed, not how the story is supposed to end, how the story is supposed to play out to get up to the end. See, Gemini comes in, that's where Gemini comes in. Gemini comes in and asks the questions to test Sagittarius' truth. Sagittarius is the truth or the answer. Gemini is the question, the student. Shit's easier said than done. It don't always just work right out to where it's just, oh, okay. According to the book, I should now put on my Gemini hat and be observant and ask more questions and blah, 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 blah. And sometimes like, man, fuck all that. I know what the hell I want to do. You see what I'm saying? See? That's crazy, ain't it? But it's necessary. I think I think why I had hesitancy putting up stuff on my other channel is I don't think I can do astrology like other people. Well, let's talk about the retrograde that's going to come up in March and blah, blah, blah. You know, I don't think I can't do it. I think my channel is going to have to be about stuff like this. Maybe with less expletives. We'll really work over there about being more, politically correct. But this I think this is my style of teaching it. Like when I'm talking to somebody, my reviews, people always say something like the other day I get on there and this little young lady, she's crying and she don't want to turn her camera on. And I said, well, it's all right. You don't have to turn it on. I'm going to turn mine on because I want you to see me. Because it's an energy thing. And so she's like, well, I can understand that. She turned it on. I could tell she been crying and shit. And I'm just being myself. You know, before you know it, she laughing. You know, and I'll tell people about shit I'm struggling with during their reading. You know, and people always say, you know, he makes you feel. I felt comfortable. You know, I didn't, cause some of these assholes get on here and they be thinking they Nostradamus. You know, you're dealing with people's life. You got a person's life in you. When you pull a person's chart, you got a motherfucker's life sitting there. Now, how you gonna deal with it? Now, see, if you are an asshole, you're gonna have this chance to have this God complex. Oh shit, my battery about to go dead. Okay, if you're an asshole, you're gonna take this opportunity to go into your God complex. You know, you'll never find love and blah blah. You know, just crazy stuff. People have told him it's a metaphysical thing. When a person comes to you with their energy open like that, you can seed in something. You have a chance to seed in them. You got a chance to seed in some hope where there ain't none. There's always some hope. I don't give a damn. There's always some hope, you know? And that's the good side of Sagittarius. The good side is finding hope. And so if you go in and gonna tell this person, you know, all this dismal stuff and blah, 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 and then in sociology, they have this thing called a theory of self-concept. And if that person's energetic field is open up to you and you seed in nothing but doubt, nothing but pessimism, guess what? They're going to attach to it. And they have a greater chance of manifesting that which you have seeded into them. All right, I'm done rambling. I got to go and be disciplined right now and start getting to work on some other things. Thank you for listening to my rant. And yeah, if you need some more clarity about what's going on in your world, you might want to pay my site a visit, 720astrology.com. And look around. All types of things on there. If you come and get a reading from me, then you can also be eligible. Damn, I put an extra B in there. Eligible for, if I dare use this word, life coaching. But it's you will see the value of it. Put it that way. It's not a hustle. It's not a hustle. It's real. It's real. Go over there and read some of those reviews. It's real. And I'm about to add a whole gang of new reviews about my services. But that's all I got. Thank y'all for tuning in. As always, stay down till you get up. When you get up, stay down. Peace.